here and ready now?
I think so.
Yes.
I think. Maybe.
As ready as I think we're going to be.
Yeah. For as much as we'll be able to do, yeah.
You're muted too, so. I don't know.
Hello?
Or if you want to talk to my
Okay,
cat.
there we go. Okay.
I don't know.
Ken?
My cat growing up was a
Yeah, Ken, I can hear
yowler.
you.
She would stand and yowl.
I had a cat that said,
Yeah, she would stand. She would sit where in the same room as you with her back turned to you and just scream. And then you'd be like, "Mittens!" and she'd like look over her shoulder all startled.
she's like, oh, there you are.
I didn't realize I was in the same room as you.
Was she a black cat?
No, she was.
Ah.
She was gray.
That
She had
sound, yeah, I was
mittens.
thinking the same thing. It sounds like very much like a black cat thing to do. Black cats are fucking crackheads.
They
Oh, my
are.
orange tabby did that same thing though.
Yeah, orange tabbies are crackheads too, just in a different way.
Just in a
It's a
different
different
sense.
level of crack energy.
No.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Anywho.
both cats I mentioned talking were both black cats.
Yeah, look at Night Fury. Poor Win couldn't fall asleep. So, last week.
Survived.
What are you doing?
Last week, we finished the dungeon where you guys found rescued the Sky Tiger. And you are now leaving the mountain. It was decided that you guys were going to head to Constantly Rock before we got off last week. So you guys are heading back south towards Tahari, which is number 15, to get your ship and head to Constantly in hopes of finding your next big bad legendary.
What if it's a small good legendary? Like
the Legend of Exodia.
Yeah, a small friend-shaped legendary.
You know, like a marshmallow.
Exactly. Stay Puff.
Anyway, let's do it.
We need a legendary that's just a peep.
Peep. I fucking love peeps. I'm a peep pillow. So when you guys emerge, yeah, peeps in a s'more are awesome because they're like caramel coated.
That sounds amazing.
As you guys emerge from the tunnel hideout, you are greeted by the sight of horrible torrential downpour of rain. The ground is like a sponge under your feet, and there are little rivers just running along the roads, and you're not sure. You guys were down there for at least between 24 and 48 hours, and it looks like that this rain has been falling since you guys went underground. As you guys start to go down the path, you are forced to take a different fork in the road due to an overflooded river that has washed out a bridge. So in your detour, you kind of head a little more west, kind of towards the coast a little more. Normally you would think of being like one square away from the coast at all times on your normal road, but at that fork, you're forced to venture a little bit closer to the coast. And as you guys, my child is yelling at his father.
He's yellowing.
Yellowing.
Yes.
Anyway.
We are so good tonight.
I keep ruining things. I'm sorry.
It's fucking beautiful.
Attention spans of flies tonight.
Yep.
I need to get testing
That's
for
generous.
ADHD so badly, but I keep forgetting.
So as you guys are kind of going down this, it's not a familiar trail by any means. None of you are familiar with this area, but you can tell it's a frequented trail. And you have seen markers that say, this way back to Tahari. As you guys are walking in your detour, you start to pass by some ruins. They appear to be of some old small castle or manor, maybe a small lord's home, maybe a small fort. The ruins are too old to easily tell what their function was from the outside. Despite the age and the terrible condition of the outer guard walls, the main structure seems to be holding up extremely well. And I'm sorry I don't have a map for like 50% of this, so you use your wonderful little pea brains.
Can you describe that again?
You pass by what appear to be old ruins.
Okay.
They appear to be some old small castle or manor, maybe a former lord's home or a small fort. The ruins are too old to easily tell what their function was from the outside. Despite the age and the terrible condition of the outer guard walls, the main structure in the center seems to be holding up extremely well.
Oh, shoot, I want to go in.
Well, that'd be handy for
Roll
a nap.
perceptions.
Oh,
Roll
damn.
Why does this
perception.
sound bad?
Why does
Uh-oh.
it sound we're being involved in siege?
I refuse to perceive. I'm just gonna go in.
Oh no.
Wait, what are we doing? I kind of zoned
Oh,
out.
good. The guy
We're
who can't
exploring
talk knows what
ruins.
happened.
I've got to roll perception. Hold on. Perceptions. Because I went blind. I see shit.
You did go blind.
Yeah,
I
everybody
said
but Kay.
I rolled a natural
Actually-
20.
You guys can see, except for Kay, because Kay's a fucking dipshit. You guys can see some very fresh tracks in the mud, including horses and people and at least one wagon heading into the abandoned fort or castle.
It was raining, right?
Well, this.
Yes.
Okay.
You think it's bandits?
Or people trying to get out
That
of the
could
rain.
be bad.
I think it's muddy.
Oh, I can't tell you that.
It's buddy.
How,
Kay's just sitting there
did-
picking fingernails.
like, is there something I can roll to try and tell how many people might be in this building? Like, based on footprints?
Is that survival?
Survival, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna embarrass myself.
Me too, but I'm gonna try. Oh,
Opposite ends of the spectrum.
perfect.
That was
Couldn't have gone any
I got a
better.
a thing of fucking beauty.
So you can't tell the exact amount, but you can tell that it's a small troop of people with, hold on, I have this written down somewhere. A small group of or troop of people with 2 horses and 2 carts for sure.
2 horses, 2 carts.
You think there's mixed in there, you think there's either some other like biped or another like animal walking with them. You can't tell for sure because the tracks are pretty muddied up. But you can for sure count the 2 horses, 2 carts, and a good band of people. Small band of people.
I'll look at the rest of the group and I'll put 2 fingers up and then I'll do like a horse motion.
Okay, describe a horse motion.
I don't know
wanna
how
know.
a horse motion is, but I just
Like,
imagine like
It's
the
bent over,
the Monty
like-
Python guys when they're you know.
Okay, so you know the Shia LaBeouf song when he drops down to all fours and is chasing after you. That's what I
yeah.
imagine.
Okay.
Yeah, horse motion.
This is the horse motion.
I love it. So believable.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
that.
Oh, because Monty Python pretty much is just a D&D campaign, so come
It
on.
pretty much is.
And the TM got mad and was like, "Fine, the cops come and you're all
Everybody
arrested."
gets arrested.
And then I'll hold
Oh.
up 2 again, and then I'll make a wagon motion. I don't know how to describe what a wagon motion looks like. I'll just put like draw a circle.
Okay.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Right?
Just do a
I'm
lot of
just-
shaking, really.
I start
Just imagine
vibrating.
you're like pantomiming driving a cart.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
The image in my head is kind of like a GTA drag race.
Dick should be able to translate at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a sword that can talk for him.
That's very true.
Yeah.
For some reason, the
But we're
sword is
going
not
with drawing
talking.
circles.
Sword is mad at people.
What did we do to piss off the sword?
I don't know. Maybe it's
Oh,
because it's
Jesus.
wet.
I
Ew.
was
Swords don't like
crouching in the
water,
mud.
I guess.
I'm
You making
crouching
a
in the
mud
mud
pie?
looking at tracks. And I pat Kay on the knee and I said, "Why are these tracks moving?"
I'm gonna look down at Loon and be like, what the fuck?
What do you want?
They're solid, Loon. They're fine. They're not moving.
Kay rolled so
You're
bad, she
okay.
probably doesn't. He doesn't even see the tracks. Like, I don't see tracks.
He's like, the tracks are moving, and Kay's like, there are no tracks here.
There's no tracks. That's just mud.
You know when you have low iron and you stand up and black out?
Yep.
That's what happened.
So did you just
Lit
pass
up too
out?
fast.
No, I didn't conk out. You just black out for a second.
Okay.
Have you ever had low iron, Jack?
No.
Really?
Oh, wow.
You've never stood up and like the entire world flips upside down?
No, not that
I
I'm aware
have.
of.
Feels like your limbs are static.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
Pretty common
gotten wobbly, like I'm slightly drunk.
Yeah,
It's
like
not the
that,
same.
but different.
but different. But I've never had my whole world become a table flip contest. No.
It's,
It's okay. I described a symptom I had to my mother the other day as my brain wiggled.
Sounds legit.
wiggles.
She wasn't impressed.
That's too good.
My
She
brain
goes,
wiggles.
"You mean like you were dizzy?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's the word."
Yeah, that thing.
Anyways,
Continuing on.
are you
So
guys
you've got
gonna investigate?
two carts have gone in this general direction. Is that what you're saying, Valley?
Thumbs up.
Do you think we
All
could
right.
kill as many people are in that building? If we had to.
I just shrug.
We could always,
go with-
instead of killing them, we could just run.
I
That's
mean,
always an option.
yeah. Or we could just get murdered. That's an option too.
That would simplify a lot of things.
Really, but
I
Loon,
think
are
we're
you
throwing out
okay?
options. Which one of us were you talking to?
Who?
Loon, are you okay?
That's subjective.
That's a loaded question.
Are you guys investigating?
Yes.
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 Okay.
I point at Loon
Certainly.
and point at the ruins and do like a walking motion with my fingers.
I'm okay, I'm going for it.
Yep, go for it.
I was gonna say just like a shooing motion, like
Yeah,
go on, go get it.
Go get it. Come on, boy.
But no, wait, I'm going to stop. Hang on.
Y'all are killing me.
I'm crazy, but I'm not stupid. I'm gonna
no,
I'm gonna
that's
walk.
me.
Wait, where is it? I'm walking back to Dick and I'm casting Anticipate Peril on him and then pushing him forward.
All right, I go for it.
Okay. So as you guys kind of make it past the guard walls of this old manor. I need, you guys notice that the internal parts, structures, and stuff definitely are still in decent shape. They're pretty, overgrown. There are a few areas that seem to be collapsed, but nothing for how old it looks. This place looks like you could fix it up and live in it. But I need more perception checks.
But I already wasted all my 20s.
You've
I'm
asked a
back.
lot.
Hey, I have to.
Oh, I still did pretty good.
So I need a
Layla sees
perception.
shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Had to walk
Loon
away.
sees air.
Hey.
Heck yeah, baby! I can
I-
see sounds.
I miss
Suddenly, Loon is
Lay
just
so
afflicted by
much.
true seeing.
Leyland and Kay, the two Ks see absolutely nothing. They're not paying attention.
I miss Lay.
But as you guys are approaching and kind of looking in the direction of what
Get down.
appears to be maybe the old entrance of the abandoned manor, you can see a glow that hints at a fire. And you can start to hear people talking in a very quiet tone, but frantically. And you also hear a couple of sobs here and there.
I like
Maybe somebody
turn
got hurt?
around and like whisper. I'm like, so is this not a knock on the door situation?
Get down.
Probably
Anyone else here
not.
singing?
Get
No,
down.
Loon, I didn't hear singing.
Jesus, Jack.
Jeez, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
I'm
Jack.
having
God.
issues.
Get down, deeper and down. Get down, get deeper and down. Saturday night.
Yeah. On a Thursday.
Yeah. Is it?
It is.
Man.
Not for Jack though.
No.
It's Friday for Jack.
Friday.
So should we go check on the people to see if we can?
I'm still standing behind Dick. I'm
I walked forward in a not. I'm trying to not be my normal because I hear the crying and the people are nervous, so I'm trying not to be my normal oafish self.
Okay.
And
Okay.
instead
You channel the
slightly more
himbo.
reassuring.
Okay.
Aw.
So you're approaching the what looks like the entrance hall.
Okay.
I come
Okay.
in
Wait.
peace.
Okay.
Okay. Never mind.
So,
We're not doing stealth.
I'm doing stealth.
so
You
as
got
you
the stealth.
approach, you can get right up to the old door. The door is still pretty much standing, and it's just barely closed. It's still cracked open. And when you kind of push in to look in, you are greeted by the sight of a small group of people. Looking at them, you assume they're some type of performers or oddity merchants. They have managed to squeeze 2 horses with small carts into the manor, along with 1 bear.
Oh.
Bear?
You guys, they have a bear.
That's slightly terrifying, but okay.
Are you continuing to push in a little bit, Dick?
I hid, just
Yeah,
so you
I'm
know.
also.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I had a chance to even say anything, he hid. I didn't.
Oh yeah,
Valerian's just like, fuck this shit.
I did too. I was like, nope, hide. Pushes, just gone.
So as you kind of push in a little bit more, a couple of individuals stand up, raising makeshift weapons up with wide, terrified eyes. For a moment, after a moment of almost inspecting you, they settle slightly, but still grip their weapons. You can now see that the group of people are pretty battered and bruised. One burly man kind of steps forward. Who are you?
Hi. Yeah, my name is Dick. These are my friends. We were just passing through. We had some trouble up in the caves a couple miles from here, and we were gonna go back. We're on our way back to Teheran.
Tahari.
Tahari. Thank you. And and we were going back the other direction, but the water was washing the bridge out. So we came this way, and then we saw that this place was, here, and we decided that it would be a good idea to maybe sleep, but then we didn't want to startle you guys either. You guys okay?
Sorry, I had to put a GIF.
Hmm?
I had to put a GIF in.
Yep.
Yes.
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 In the background, Everly is just face palmed.
I love it when you guys let me just talk, because
No one's letting you. You just go for it.
I just go for it. And I
Oh,
love
we
it.
let her. We let it happen.
Yeah, we let it happen.
You guys could stop me.
We
Why would you
could.
do that?
No one's saying stop him, so
We never do that.
unless we're given his specific instructions, we're not stopping.
I mean, it works. So there's no point in.
Yeah. So far, you
Overwhelms
haven't done
people a
anything
little
wrong.
bit.
Someday
So-
that's gonna get us in trouble.
Well, I think it kind of did with the whole question thing, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
So, as Dick kind of rambles and rambles, everybody kind of settles a little bit more, and a few of the standing people start to sit. And the big burly man kind of sighs as he lowers his weapon. We were part of the Circus Aeon. We just left Fordor a few days ago, and we were making our way to Constantly. He lowers his weapon, almost defeated looking as he glances back at his troop, before motioning for you all to join them around the bonfire.
We're going to Constantly too.
Yep. I'd go and join him.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay standing, but I'll move closer.
I've still got my
I'm gonna
hands on
stealthily
Dick's back
approach.
from when I cast the spell on him.
Oh Jesus!
Valerian's fucking like hiding in the shadows, like,
Oh
"Can't find
shit!
me!"
You don't see
Oh,
except
the ball.
You just
Valerian.
come walking out of the bush and just trip.
As Valerian makes his way in, the guy looks towards him and motions and says, "That one with you?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bright,
We
but
all
also
of us
not
say
bright.
yeah.
Kind of like the white
Just
crayon.
the unanimous, yeah.
Every time I
He
start
kinda
talking
nods.
to people, he hides.
We can put him back outside now.
Well, I
can
wonder
put him
why.
I mean, that's fair.
So,
Ever's headed for the fire.
after he clarifies that Valerian is one of you, he kind of continues. We had to travel closer to the west coast than we normally do, thanks to the flooding. Sounds like you had to do the same. And as he talks, he moves towards the stew pot that's sitting over the large fire and starts to scoop you all food in kind of crudely made wooden bowls and distributing them to you guys as if you guys were part of their company. No
thank you.
hesitation anymore.
Sense motive.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to.
Yeah.
Not me.
I
I
have
don't
a
care.
2 to it, so I'm not gonna do good.
I'm just gonna sense it out anyway. Like,
I was about to go for that as well. Oh boy.
None of us sense a thing.
no one gives me
Loon gets the highest. Loon, you genuinely feel
plus
like
11,
this is
baby.
you genuinely feel like this is just a nice group of people that are down on their luck.
No one gives me suspicious stew other than Safi.
And I am completely trusting of these people. Just
too.
like, oh, you're offering me food? That's
Well-
totally normal.
To give some like comparison, this dude is just as big and beefy, a little more flashy beef, but beefy as Dick Thunder. Like they look like they could be almost brothers, except for that Dick is more of like the strongman beef, while this dude is that flashy like what is that competition? The Man of the World or whatever it's called.
Like a bodybuilder?
Like Mr. Universe?
Yeah. Mr.
Mr.
Universe
Universe?
kind of style.
Arnold?
While Dick Thunder is more of the strong man kind of build, but they're both like these two massive dudes. They are vibing.
I was hoping you were going to explain what big and flashy meant.
like a diamond, only flesh made.
Yeah, I'm like
Nick from Full Metal Alchemist.
oh, with Armstrong and
I found it. Wait,
did you? Because I love that gift. These two. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
That is the vibe right now.
Yeah, and we are instant best friends.
Yes. I'm glad you thought of it too, King.
I'm leaning into Dick's ear and go, "This stew is probably not poisoned."
It's okay, I was gonna eat it anyways. This man is one of my new best friends. I can Jesus tell. Sorry, I got stepped on.
All I can think of is from the witch that night that ate the creature and instantly was like, oh god, I have to shit.
Yeah, I had that energy.
Anyways.
Continuing.
And as he kind of serves you guys, he continues on. You don't pass by the coast in these parts. They took half of our troop when we did. One of the sobbing women start to cry out more. They took all of them. She's quickly consoled by an eerie lizard man.
All of them
That's just a rude way to
being
describe someone.
The lizard man kind of hisses a little bit. We should retrieve what is left of them, Thordon, so their spirits do not haunt as the others do. He hisses, and looks at the burly man that has been talking to you all.
I missed a good part of something. I didn't know we weren't supposed to be close to the coast. What happened?
left my
Who
cat
took
on
what's
the
haunts?
stove.
Everybody kind of looks at you guys shocked, and Thordon, the big guy, says, "You don't know?"
Don't know? Question
Definitely
marks.
not.
We're not
Don't
from
know
here,
what.
so
Assume
He
I am
looks at his-
gentle and dumb.
Gentle and dumb. He looks at his party and then back to you guys. The hollowed ruins is what they're called. It was an old, small fort built during the Extinction Age in hopes of providing safety and means of escape to those that could not fight the war. The lizard man then kind of stands up and starts speaking. Shoalin Empire cursed their mighty dragon and his rider, the pair that provided the most protection to the people. The dragon and rider went mad under the curse, burned the fort, everyone inside of it. It is said that the rider and dragon came back after their horrendous deed and ended their own lives, swearing to protect those that they had felled and to never let anyone near them again. The members of the troop all nod, familiar with the old tale. Now, they are not at rest. Something has started to anger them. Thordon nods as he kind of motions to the white lizard and then looks back at you guys. We've never ventured that far, more out of respect and worry of the dragon's promise, but now he sits on a fallen pillar. Now, there are rumors that something is stirring the dead. They have been heard crying to the wind, and a massive skeletal dragon has been seen flying on patrol.
Well, that's scary.
Spooky.
Do they know where the dragon came from originally? Where the dragon and rider were from?
If anybody knew, it was lost to time. The Extinction Age was a long time ago.
There aren't any legends about it?
There might be writings in the old fort, but none that have reached our ears, and we're We're part of the circus. We hear most tales. Oh, goodness.
Where
Excuse me.
from here is the fort that we're not supposed to go near?
It's just north a little bit, kind of in the, is that a peninsula? Is that what it's called? So if you look at the map where you guys are, think of it as like up in here.
Up in here.
Ah,
Oh.
yes.
Kind of around the west side of the cape.
Yeah, kind of. The southwest. It's Ori, shut up. I had to scroll all the way back down, sorry. As you guys are kind of, hanging out, eating your stew, and Thordon kind of straightens up and clears his throat, kind of pushing the dark air vibe away. Says, "What are you guys doing out this far? You look like mercs. Do you not have any job?"
I kind of like look around at everybody before saying anything to see what I'm allowed to say.
Everybody's
I'm
gonna
like,
kind of look
finger
around.
at Dick being like, hold on a minute. Don't say a word just yet.
In my head, I'm
wait,
thinking,
am I allowed to
hired?
talk?
I hate to make the analogy, but it's kind of like cueing a dog to wait. Just
Yep.
wait.
Well, I mean,
What was Ever saying?
pretty much.
In my
Kind
head,
of
I'm
looking
thinking,
around to see what anybody else is gonna say or like do, because these people are being honest. Maybe they should be honest in return. But then again, she still is kind of a kid, so
I'm
she
always
probably shouldn't
honest.
open her mouth.
Whatever.
Thunder kind of wants to info dump.
Always honest.
Uh-huh.
I never lie. I'll tell you that much.
Uh-huh.
My character never lies, I should say. He just speaks in half-truths. He doesn't speak.
Exactly.
Are you done?
No.
So are we going for totally honest? I'm like talking with my eyes. I'm like, are we going for totally honest?
I wink. I wink at Dick Thunder.
I mean, we can do honest fast.
I wink again.
Honest need to know.
Okay. Hang on.
We're on a mission from God.
Awkward silence right
I'm
now.
doing a stupid.
You know, a bush
Doing
lit
a
on fire and we were
stupid,
told to do this? Like,
Loon's doing the stupid?
I'm
Luke's
doing
doing
a
a-
stupid.
Okay.
Luke's
I'm
doing the
casting
stupid.
I'm just gonna cast Mind Link on
Okay.
the guy and just download our story into his brain.
oh Jesus.
Okay.
The dude is gonna lose his mind.
He's just about to
That
get
poor
into the
guy.
flow of
I
emotion.
hate it when that happens to me.
I don't make any motion as to what I'm doing. Oh wait, okay, I have to touch him, so I reach over and kind of pat him on the shoulder.
Okay.
No one suspects anything because you do things so randomly that we don't even notice.
We don't notice, but for them it looks like he's casting a spell.
So at first, the man kind of flinches away from you, but then he almost, lack of better term, melts at your touch as he's kind of flooded with the story. And wonder goes over, just floods his face, and he looks at each and every one of you and kind of smiles a little bit and says, "A valiant quest you are on. I do not envy you."
I make a hero pose.
Loon, what did you do?
Wait a second, did
touched
you
his
cast
shoulder.
a spell again? Sometimes
I'm
he talks inside of my brain.
I didn't say anything.
Didn't you give me the entire encyclopedia of knowledge in one go just because?
I gave you Odyssey. Calm down.
Oh, that's what it was.
I don't know the entire encyclopedia of knowledge.
Well, that's good because it would break me.
Dick just randomly screaming out like the first 300 numbers of pi.
Yep.
Because, like, was that everything in the entire world? I'm like, no.
No, it was just one story. Jesus.
That was a book.
It was just one book.
It was so many things.
Is that everything that's ever happened?
Is this future or past?
Oh my god, you guys.
Anyway, moving forward. The poor fella has just been bombarded with Loon's interpretation of everything that's happened.
So yeah,
Loon
some
and
loon
man.
flair in there, but I kept it at a minimum as much as I can.
So as he kind of states his like a condolences, I guess, lack of a better term, you can see the lizard folk step forward and kind of do the same thing that Loon had just done. He puts his hand on the man's arm, and you can see Loon. You would be familiar enough with this to understand that they are doing a mind link as well.
Sick.
And the man, after a brief moment of kind of that attention grabbing connection, he looks back to you guys and says, "You can stay here for the night if you wish." And he motions to the members. He says, "I feel I should introduce you to my crew, though, if you choose to stay." And he kind of puffs out his chest a bit in pride. And he points to himself and he says, "I am Thordon. I was the strong man in our circus." And he kind of flexes his muscles very dramatically. He points to two half-elves, a male and a female. They look nearly identical. He says, "Emil and Tari. They are sibling acrobats." He points to a very large knoll with a vibrantly colored mohawk sitting next to the bear. And he says, "That is our beast tamer, Kix." And next to him, he points to a smaller knoll that is decorated in silks and bells. And she's muddy, but she's decorated in very vibrant cloth. He says, "That is his partner, or one of our troop dancers, Reza." He points to the white lizard that's standing fairly close still. Brian's going to recognize this name. Says, "This is our lore master and fortune teller, a Merzik." And he kind of shifts around a little bit, pointing to two other half elves that, again, they look very, very similar, a male and a female. Says, "Jodu and Talu are fire tamers and jugglers." And he moves to a little feisty looking gnome that's sitting on one of the carts. Says, "And this is Lorik, our ringmaster in training." And the little gnome bounces off of the cart and does a very deep and flourished bow to you guys.
You said you're missing some people, though.
The mood, thanks to Loon, kind of darkens a little bit again. And he lets out a heavy sigh. He says, "Yes, as we passed by the hallowed ruins, they took about half of our troop."
Yikes. I don't
Really
say that out
bad.
loud.
We are missing two of our mages, our I had a list and now I don't have it. A few more of our dancers, our music player, our cannonball. We are missing all of them. They were taken. And whoop, go ahead.
I was gonna try to find a tactful way to say, are they for sure dead or are they rescuable? But I couldn't come up with tact.
Just say it then.
So, last you saw, they were still alive, yes?
Male Noel kind of huffs a very animalistic way and grabs attention. "It's not right to leave our dead to suffer with them. You should, you look like strong and able-bodied warriors." She motions to you guys with a nod of her head, but then she kind of hunches up as if embarrassed by her actions. would you retrieve them so we could put their souls to rest properly? The rest of the group kind of shift uneasily. At least Axis Immortalia. If someone finds their remains, they will be sold at market. Kix speaks up, defending his partner's suggestion. Finally, the rest of the remaining circus members kind of nod and start to mutter, agreeing a little bit as they turn to look at you.
Are their
Whoever
remains
is-
valuable?
What?
Are their remains valuable?
Loon.
Which is
Loon's
the
gonna stay
worst
with.
way I could word that.
We're gonna leave Loon with you guys while we go on this mission.
No, we're not. We're going to take him with us, and we're going to have a conversation about things that you do and do not say to people who you do not know. I cannot believe that I might be related to you.
I'm not related to him.
I like the might in there.
I think she technically is. Is she? No.
Nope.
No.
No,
Not
but
technically. I had to trace family line in my head there for a second.
so in her head, he is technically part of family, which
yeah.
makes them related, which is why she's never really differentiated much between blood relatives and non.
Yeah, just a pack member.
Yeah,
Okay. They're a troop.
but yeah, very annoyed. Very annoyed.
Pact both is and isn't my strong suit.
Brian Michael.
Huh?
We should help them.
I agree with you.
I'm sorry I worded it that way.
It's just called me and old man.
How? Oh, I hear Zach. I thought that was Phoenix for a second. I was like, whoa!
Yeah, his speech
When did
pattern
he
got way
learn so
better.
many words?
Something he can string sentences together.
What the?
When?
Yesterday.
We all aged like 3 years in the last 10 seconds.
All right, I'm game to go kill some stuff. Let's do it.
Let's go kill some things
Go kill some dead stuff.
while helping our
Yeah.
new friends.
And retrieve the
And they're gonna give
remains
us all
of their
their money.
friends. No.
Oh.
Why should we take money from people who are asking us to basically do what we're trying to do for our island?
Let's go right now.
I actually didn't
Right
say
now.
that. I was just thinking it out loud.
Oh, okay. And no
Yeah.
response from
Yep.
them ever.
Let's go right now.
You guys are agreeing to do this?
Yep.
Yes, but we're gonna go in the morning because hopefully the rain will have stopped, and then we'll have a full night's rest.
I do like a laugh, but no laugh comes out.
A laugh, but it's just his body shaking violently.
Yeah, just a shake.
You're doing a lot of vibrating today.
Is he having a what is it
Are
called?
you having a
seizure?
stronk?
Drunk. Bronze nonce. Bonds
Drunk is just
nonce.
droopy.
Bondulance.
Bondulance.
Bonds. The bondulance.
No,
Bonds nonce having
bondulance.
strong.
Is there a reason that we should go now, or would we be able to wait until morning when we would have less of a chance of running into issues because of the rain?
Also, this would be a good time to pass out silver weapons before going up against something dead.
The whatever, what's his name? Thordon kind of shrugs and says, "If I were you, I would wait until morning. At least you'd have daylight on your side."
A lot of undead don't
I would
show
agree
up
with
at
that.
daylight.
You don't show up in daylight.
Well, if we're rescuing the if we're saving the remains, then why would we be wanting to confront the dead? Shouldn't we just
Permanently
leave the
destroy
dead
'em.
to
Well, in case they get feisty.
do we really want to tick off
a undead
We
or
also
mostly
don't
dead
want to.
dragon rider?
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely not. But we also want to be prepared in case it takes offense at us retrieving the bodies of the dead.
Which is why we should do this during the daytime when we have the sun on our side.
We could sneak up on the
Yeah.
ghosts
Let's
How
not.
can you sneak up on a ghost?
Didn't we?
Fuck
in
up
the
and
dark.
go boot, eh?
Didn't we do this already and fail at it real bad?
Probably. You failed at a lot of things.
We failed at so many things.
Like climbing rocks.
Yeah, I mean,
Shush!
Hank, you have no room to talk. Remember the deck? The porch?
That was so funny.
What happened?
Trying to get into the church.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That was so funny.
We tried to get into a church? Hold on.
Getting
Mm.
stabbed in
This
the
was-
butt. Getting launched into
this
the
was-
stratosphere.
This was just me, Kink, and Brian camping.
Oh,
Getting
leaving
caught in
the,
two
Giant
bear
slayers.
traps.
Giant
at
slayer.
once.
Yeah. Dason having a leg and an arm stuck in a fucking bear trap.
Because you rolled 1.
Trying to disable him.
My disabled
The
device was
worst
so
rogue.
high and I rolled a 1.
Worst rogue we've ever had. He's supposed to be like the best rogue ever.
I
That's
just
just
kept
the stories
dying,
he tells.
couldn't
Like,
sneak
yeah, I
up on
disabled it.
anything.
When in reality, he just triggered it. Disabled it with my face.
Disabled it with my
Essentially,
face.
what
I'm
we
like, I go at it with my teeth this time.
Arr.
I'm gonna
So,
face battle.
I guess we're
the
waiting till the
bear
morning
trap.
and then we're going hunting ghosts.
yep.
Sure are.
Well,
so when morning comes around, the troop feeds you again, and Thornton informs you that they will stay put for a couple days, and hopes that you will return with at least excess immortality as bodies.
If we die, avenge us.
We're not fighters. I cannot promise anything.
He can't say anything.
I know. He
He
just
was
hears
just
it in
thinking
his
it
head.
really hard.
Yeah.
I wanna apologize to Thornton. I'm sorry for the way I was acting last night. I was a little bit out of sorts and a little excited. But we're going to go and get your friends, and we'll bring them back.
or die trying.
I'm not gonna die trying. I'm gonna win.
I would rather not die. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm not gonna do it on purpose.
Don't do it at all. Let's go.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys
Okay.
are heading out.
Heading out.
So you have to backtrack a little
On
bit
the
and
road
maybe hunt
again.
towards the coast a little bit more. And you it takes about half the day, and you find fun.
Oh,
I
jeez.
did not put you guys on this map. So give me 2 shakes here.
Oh, boy.
You're gonna come in on the far right side.
Okay.
Yeah. Where are we?
Shut up.
You shut
I've
up.
embraced the void.
When you say that, holy fuck, that is right, isn't it? That must be the door. There we are.
Oh, there we are. Yeah.
Hello, us.
You guys can put yourselves at full health because you're gonna be at full health.
I don't know. There I am.
What is full health?
But you still controlling
know.
DVD?
Yeah.
I think my circle of
Yeah, it is. It's odd.
is
I'm just gonna leave
way
it on
too big.
between-
I don't see
Oh,
it.
yeah, it might
Nope.
be because it probably is because this map is extremely large.
Are these,
That looks more realistic. Yeah. There we go.
are these 5-foot squares or 10-foot squares?
For my sanity. Oh no, they'll be 10 foot, yes.
Okay.
So it's another big map. Very big map. So you guys are able to find the hollowed runes. Surprisingly, the runes themselves actually don't look that bad. They're a little bit salt crusted and overgrown, but otherwise it's still standing. And as you approach, you can see movement on the battlements. Is that the right word?
Probably.
Yeah.
You just see movement. You can't tell what it is, but you can see movement up there, as if the place is still inhabited.
Not terrifying at all. Did anybody else see that? Something moved.
What?
So you move?
What are you guys doing?
Knocking on the door.
You should go in and get this whole thing done.
Screaming at me.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Rearrange my lap. Do.
So as you get into the gates and everything are open, you're not even sure by looking at the old steel gates if they could still close or if they're even still actually up, raised or not. They kind of, the old design looks like it would go up in between two slabs of stone, and you can't tell if there's just pieces remaining up there or if it's stuck open. Roll me some perceptions as you get into the entryway.
Perception. It was on an 18 and it rolled over to a 4.
Loon is very perceptive.
About time.
Moment.
So, let's see. Everly, Kalalin,
Johnny.
and Loon. Leaf, I would say yes. She's high enough. As you guys approach, you notice you kind of stop in this entryway because you hear a commotion. And when you look out, you can see spectral soldiers filling the courtyard, and they look like to be fighting some sort of creature, some sort of animalistic beast.
Wait a second.
I hide.
Guys, what was the last animalistic beast thing that we ran into that was messing with people's minds?
Dick's mom, ayo.
Kay's gonna scratch behind one of his ears.
Back on the island?
Yeah, weren't
Yeah,
they those?
Night terror,
Night
night
terrors.
beast.
Night terrors.
That's the one.
Was that
Night
it?
beast. It was night beasts, wasn't it?
Night or shadow
Something-
or beast something.
Something like that. I can't remember exactly what they were called.
Are the spectral soldiers or the night beasts the bad guys?
I don't know. Maybe we
aren't
should
they-
stick our head in there and see if we can tell.
Yeah, can I just poke my head around real careful as I'm recalling things?
Hey, question: do I have that silver sword, or does anybody?
That
like I feel like it'd come in real handy.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I
feel
can
like-
just shove it at you.
Yep, I'm gonna take it.
I'm gonna
Toss
give
it
him
at
the
you.
silver longsword. Yeah. Can we see exactly what's going on, or is it that's the best we can do from where we're at?
You're poking in a little bit further, you said?
Just a little bit to try and get more of an idea of what we're up against.
I look at Dick Thunder and I'd make like a pushing motion.
Push him.
A thumbs up.
Rude.
Roll me a stealth.
Okay, please, Kay, for the love of.
I swear to God, just shut up, Ori.
Please. Please let them assume that pebble scraping off my foot was nothing.
Everyone just stares at you.
I didn't say that out loud. That's internal.
Oh, I know.
It's one of those things. Please, for the love of God, I didn't just shift that boulder. No, I didn't.
The one creature kind of closest to you,
Ori.
you can see his ears, what look like two ears, flick back for a second, but he is far too distracted by the spectral shoulder to really give you much attention.
Okay. Can we see like its face, or is it still like very much turned away?
You rolled me perception.
Perception. Okay.
Ori, shut
Pepper.
up.
No.
So, okay, what you can see
What?
is it looks like... What?
Done?
I heard my name, but
No, I said
Okay.
K.
No, she was
Stop.
saying
Oh.
Pepper.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
saying
okay.
Pepper.
Oh,
Sounded like Ever, I know. But...
oh, away, Ori. I'll feed you in like half an hour. Jesus.
I'll feed
You notice at least the two directly in front of you look like to be very large mountain lions until you see one turn sideways and its whole front end appears to be made of shadow. And they have, I can't remember, glowing white where their eyes should be.
Now, I just want to message you because I think before I say anything out loud.
do we remember which color of eyes denoted whether or not it was being controlled?
Purple was bad.
I don't think it was purple, was it?
No, I don't think it was. I think the white one.
Someone roll me. You can roll. I have to look at a character sheet to decide what I need you to roll. Hold on.
Roll, remember.
Yeah, roll a remember.
Knowledge history.
Long-term memory.
You can do Arcana, History, Local, or Nature.
None of those I have.
Yeah, no.
Definitely not.
Give this a whirl. Oh, that's not bad.
I'm making sure
I
there's
have
no more.
religion. That's it.
Okay.
I just had a feeling.
Oh, Kalalin and Everly. I'll give it to you too. You guys remember Rogue and the Pinskari? Well, you know what? No, you wouldn't have to roll because I'm sorry, I made you roll. You have 2 fucking Pinskari with you. Both Leaf and Devied would inform you guys, remind you guys that white eyes mean that they're in control. They're being controlled by somebody. Purple eyes mean that they're wild and friendly. White means they are controlled and at the do the bidding of their master.
I was so close to the correct answer.
The only problem was you were wrong.
Yeah. The only problem is that it was a 50-50 and I still failed.
Yep.
May the odds be ever in your
Nothing
favor.
on you.
It's not good.
Maybe we should help the spectral soldiers then?
Maybe we
I'm in the
wait.
kitchen listening to this conversation going, no, purple's good!
Purple good, white bad.
Yeah, I remember.
Life.
The stacks of hay kind of look like tortellini. Just this one specifically.
Just saying.
Maybe we wait to see if they kill each other, and then we don't have to guess.
Are they attacking each other?
Yes, they are in combat.
They are in combat with each other?
Yes.
Because didn't the ghosts kill? No. The dragon killed the people and they became ghosts.
That was the original thing that happened.
Does it look
What
like
happened with their
Good
friends?
people?
Does it look like one side's winning?
From everyone that you can see that's fighting, that everybody looks pretty evenly matched.
I want to fire my crossbow at this guy.
Oh no.
Roll me an attack roll.
Did he just shoot me?
Why me?
You shoot, and your arrow gets lodged into the wall right here.
Thank God it wasn't my back.
We're about to find out who the bad guy is.
And it's Loon.
And it's Loon.
Loon was the evil mastermind all this time.
I pulled a Calliope again.
I knew not to trust you.
Don't trust the crazy ones.
Do they notice
I most certainly do
that?
not.
No, they are far too
Enamored in combat?
Yeah.
I do a very exaggerated shrug.
Trying to think.
I'll just walk over and pull the crossbow bolt out of the wall and hand it back to Luke.
I very graciously accept.
Oh wait, have we got any items that are of use in this situation? Hold on.
So it's-
Update.
I don't have anything.
Two of these, like, I don't remember what they're called, creatures against two ghosts.
From what
I
you can
mean,
see right here.
we have.
just like walk
That's
past.
just what you can see.
Mm,
Do we want to try to sneak around him?
I look at Dick Thunder and I
With
just
our luck,
am motion for him to walk in.
No.
No.
Oh, can I send my ghost in and see if, like, they don't notice?
A ghost not noticing another ghost.
Yeah, because your ghosts can get the bodies, can't it?
I don't
Maybe.
know.
We try to prevent
not sure he
ghost on
can
ghost
carry
violence.
Ghost on ghost violence.
I feel like you guys are putting more thought into this than anything else you have ever done, and it is almost painful because I think you're overthinking.
Well,
We're waiting to
they're
see who
definitely-
dies first.
They're definitely
Right.
overthinking
and plus,
it. That's
I've
why I'm
only
trying to
got
get
like
Dick Thunder to
15
walk
minutes
in.
left.
I know,
Just
that's
got
all we were.
Yeah,
minutes.
I don't want to
Right.
start a fight when we're going to be get hopping
I'm
off. at
sending
9.
Phantom Goat Boy in.
Send him Goat
I
Boy?
mean, we can just call it here and start here next week if that's what you guys want to do.
What time
I
do you have
think
to
that
go,
might be a
Jack?
good idea.
What?
Bryn has to go to bed too at
Yeah,
9,
I do. I
so-
have a work thing all weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
we can
unfortunately we got
leave it.
called in for an extra client clean tonight, so I have to be ready for that. Which sucks. It's like, no, I don't want to clean your house. Clean it yourself.
Yeah, you're in the right job.
Exactly. I hate my job so much. But anyway.
What are you nervous?
So, I guess if that's just what you guys want to do, we'll just.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because aren't you also nodding off, Brian?
He was.
Were you nodding off?
Yeah. I thought you said, are you
Yeah.
rubbing off? I'm like,
Not
not yet.
that impersonal.
Maybe.
Jesus.
Maybe later.
That is
I don't need to know.
You
That's
asked.
definitely. I didn't ask.
Gotta
Well, I
pass the
thought
time
you
somehow.
asked.
Yeah, there's a difference between I did ask and thought you asked.
Yeah.
I will
But
let you
not
know
much.
that there are 3 floors to this place.
3
Oh,
floors?
joy.
Yeah, we might
What
need
are
more
you
brain
putting
power
us
then for
through?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
holy shit.
We barely got through the last dungeon.
Jeebus. Are we gonna
Yeah,
level?
At least
let's
this one
go to
doesn't have
bed now
giant
so we can
spiders,
level.
hopefully.
Yes, you guys
Yes.
level this week since I've been forgetting level this week. If I don't message you to level, message me and remind me at any point that we need to level.
You'll probably get daily reminders from me. Level people.
Yeah. So
I'll try and remind her too, but that doesn't usually go over well.
all right.
Okay. We'll pick up this
Coolio.
schmozzle next week.
I say that word
Yep.
again, it makes me smile.
Schmozzle.
Schmuzzle.